what is going on, my beautiful, healthy people? It is Elmira here again, always helping you become a self-care boss. I am your licensed massage therapist, your body worker, your spirit worker. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Well, this is all part of this channel. It's all a piece of my self-love journey. And so I'm going to tell you about the time where I had a sexual demon attached to me. So stay tuned for this story. Okay, I'll tell you how this, at first I didn't know it was a sexual demon. So I'm going to go back to the beginning and tell you how this demon got attached to you, got attached to me, because the same thing may be happening to you. Okay, back in the day, I had a crush on this guy, and this was eighth grade, so long time ago. His name was Randy, and actually during the summer of our eighth grade year going into ninth grade year, he died. There was an awful pickup truck accident. They were coming from a campsite, all of this. It was horrendous. Like the whole county where I lived, everybody was sad. We were all sad because this guy, Randy, was the preacher's kid. I mean, very prominent. He did the prayer at our eighth grade graduation. So, and oh my gosh, I used to have like the biggest crush on him because we were in classes together, and he would joke with me and I would joke with him. And sometimes we may have to do school projects together. So, like I said, he died. Starting probably at the end of my high school years, and particularly in college, I used to have dreams of him all the time. And to me, you a 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old girl. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, the love of my life is coming to visit me in my dreams. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And what I noticed during college, as I reflect back, was some of those dreams where he would be presented to me, I would wake up feeling like I had sex with someone. And I'm like, and mind you, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 21. I was a senior in college. So I had not engaged in sexual intercourse with anyone for most of my college years, and definitely not in high school. So when I had these dreams, I thought it would be weird. I was like, what is going on? My vaginal area is moist. I got to tell the truth. It's not graphic. I'm just letting you know what was going on because my goal is to help somebody else to know about these sexual demons as well. Okay, so fast forward, all throughout college, this happened. And me, as I was saying, was just thinking, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. Randy is visiting in my dreams. This is so lovely. Like, I would, on and off, I might go on a date with a guy or have a current crush, something like that. But it just seemed so welcoming. It seemed like, oh, this is wonderful. I didn't get to spend my high school years with him, but here he is visiting in my dreams. This continued on for years. And when I dated my ex-boyfriend, we dated for 4 years. I didn't have too many I don't remember having any of those dreams while we were dating, but after we stopped dating, the dreams revisited. So I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And then I got into doing water fasting as well. And during one of my water fasts, God spoke to me and that demon was released. It was like it took a hold off my body. And here's how I know, because those feelings of waking up like somebody had had sex with me, and I'm going to tell you again, this would happen at other people's houses. Like I would feel like a dark figure over top of me. So even when I would wake up, it was like someone was engaging in intercourse or was like on top of me. I was like, this is kind of strange, but it is a fast. It's a water fast that broke that curse, and I know it was gone. I know it was released. And that was when I came to the full realization that's what was going on. And you know what's kind of strange is outside of my ex-boyfriend, I would date guys, but it would seem like they wouldn't stay around. And now as I reflect and I get more in tune with spiritual things, I know what was going on. That demon, I contracted a bond with that demon, almost like a marriage contract. And let me tell you what they do. This is what I know. It's not what I believe, it's what I know based on my experience. Um, that demon knew he was married to me. And what they do in your dreams is present themselves as somebody you know, because your dreams are nothing but a subconscious. So that particular sexual demon was like, oh yeah, Elmira, she loves Randy. Or it could be anybody. And I'm going to warn you, just because you're dreaming, and this is what I know, just because you're dreaming of somebody you know that has passed, don't assume that it is actually that person, your grandmother, your uncle, your ex, or whoever the case may be. It often may not be. It could be a demon disguised as somebody you know. And that's why, think about it this way. What would I do if I wanted to get close to you, in this reality where we can touch stuff and tactile? I would pretend to be something that I'm not, or I would pretend to be something that you are familiar with. That's what these demons do. That's what the demon did to me, because I was just so trusting of Randy, and I care for him. And because he died, I was like, oh yes, we finally get to be together. And that sexual demon knew that. They know your heart. They know your spirit. And this is thing, I don't speak on things that I believe. I speak on things that I have lived and that I know. And it was the breakdown, it was how far I came on that water fast, which released that thing from my life forever. Because I know from that point on, I didn't feel as lustful, or it's not that I've always been like a high sexual being. Like, I definitely engage in sexual activity and in touch with my sexuality and all of that. But from there, it wasn't this draw that I felt, and I didn't wake up with those feelings. But so that's my story. Do you have a similar story? Do you believe in sexual demons? And you probably heard the name succubus, incubus. Yes, they was bust in. They was trying to ride my bus, and he rode my bus for some years. And I had to let that go. Sometimes we don't realize the spiritual things that are attached to our physical body. And that may be why we can't get well. That way may be why we can't engage in healthy relationships, all kinds of things. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's why I'm a huge proponent of fasting, because it will release some things that you don't even consciously know are there. That was the case with me. I just thought it was a dream. And so now I will tell you, if I have a dream about somebody I recognize, like it could be my uncle who's passed, or uh, Randy again, or an ex-boyfriend or something like that, I rebuke that dream, because it's not them. Particularly for people who are living, what are you doing? Now, it could be just simply a message, but if it's definitely sexual in nature, they trying to get you. Them demons trying to get you, and trying to steal your joy, or trying to kind of marry you so that you can't be attached to who you really need to be with. Okay, remember you can book your healing massage session with me, and we might release some demons off of you during that session at theselfcareboss.com, theselfcareboss.com. I also have a 6-week transformation program that will help you to unlock the real you. You can book your consultation at theselfcareboss.com, theselfcareboss.com, to see if it's a good fit for you. Until next time, my beautiful, healthy people, y'all make it a relaxing day. Bye.